All right, welcome back, everybody. It's getting a little lower out there, cloud-based wise. You can see a northern look from Midtown Manhattan up to the north side. You can see the rain's trying to develop. Most of the heavy rain steered away from New York City, at least for the morning. Things are starting to burst out there by Hartford and to the Pennsylvania border with New Jersey. Starting to slide in there, too. So we know the heavy rain is on the way, and it's going to come in waves, too. It's a look right there at New York City. It is clammy out there. It's a level 3 out of 4 on the bad scale for flash flooding. That's today from New York, essentially all the way down to Philly into Delaware. So we've got that forecast coming up. But how about a look on the rooftop from Manhattan? That's where I was just before. There you go, Stephen. Good to see you, my friend. And I was just kidding when I wished that the rain would be on you on your shot. I was only joking. But it's not, because you're not wearing my jacket. So it looks like things are okay.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I wouldn't mind a few sprinkles. Honestly, Bob, I expected it, I think, to be a bit more soupier, but the temperatures have been pretty cool because those clouds, the clouds have been so thick this morning, and those lower level clouds too, so that's really kept the sun from heating things all that much. But yeah, I mean, we're waiting on the rain, and how convenient just for the start of America's Weather Center. The Weather Prediction Center issues an MD. I'm sure that you've already looked at that, where some of these rain rates, Bob, I mean, they could achieve that 3 inches an hour. While we watch for the rain, I wanted some stats because it has felt like this month has been particularly problematic for heavy rain in New York City, specifically in Manhattan. I won't quiz you because I didn't know, but there have been 5 flash flood warnings in Manhattan so far this month, Bob.
Wow.
That's the most ever recorded in the month of July for the New York office. So far this year, 21 flash flood warnings, which is the 4th highest number, and we still have, do we have like 6 months to go in the month? Is it 6 months in the year?
Almost
6 more months to go, something like that.
4.
Right. 4.
We're almost in August, right?
Close enough.
August. 5 months left. 5 months left. I was told to be no math on this program. But yeah.
I'm so sorry. That's my fault. No, but Bob, I was thinking like this month alone, from a rain perspective, we've had several inches. I think that we've averaged, I have the numbers here, 3.94 inches is the average monthly amount of rain for New York City. We've had 3.97, so we've already surpassed the average with still a few days to go. So
wow.
it is something to watch. As you know, we've got the travel advisory that's been issued. That's going to go until 8 o'clock. I was looking through the list and just some of the details. I think the biggest thing to drive home, and Marissa, I didn't hear Marissa. I know she was on the show just a little bit ago. But I think the biggest take home is like, hey, if you've got a basement in New York City, have like several ways to take the exit, to get out of the basement if flooding starts to happen, because it's been tragic. We have seen fatalities with those basements filling up with water and people not able to escape. They either don't know the exits or they just can't get out in a quick enough manner. So that's something that's, I think, unique, especially to Manhattan, that we'll have to watch for. But hey, we're dry. I wasn't too sure if we would be. I think, though, the waves of rain start a little closer to that evening rush, and then it'll be picking up overnight. I'm wondering if tonight, well after sunset, is when we have the heaviest rain. And very easily, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that we double our monthly average. I don't think 2-3 inches of rain is unreasonable tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I say that because this map that we're showing right now, Stephen, I know you can't see it, but you showed it before. 1 to 2 inches of rain today in New York City metro area through Thursday.
Yeah.
But listen, that can easily slide down because we've got the triple point. You know, it's going to be very close to us. And when that happens, as you know, the triple point's right where the heaviest rain always accrues.
It's true, and that area of low pressure, it might even try by Thursday to still hang out close to the Jersey Shore. So we might even have afternoon-driven showers and storms on Wednesday and Thursday. One thing with that output, the QPF, the guidance has been shifting a little farther to the south, and I think there's more of this sharing the wealth that's occurring. We've seen that reflected with the WPC. They issued that moderate risk to extend all the way down to Philadelphia, and also we're watching as maybe some of this heaviest rain could be shifting farther south. It's just a matter of when this all starts. If it could be lighter, then way more manageable, but the heavy rain will be an issue. So
yeah.
we'll have to pay attention, see how things play out. But it's quite a way to end a month that actually has been pretty hot. we've had opportunities to achieve those 90s, even triple digits. Didn't we hit 100 degrees this month?
We did,
in New
yeah.
York City?
We sure did.
The
for
first time since 2012.
Indeed, yeah. It's been a hot one. It's kind of like hit or miss because this, like you said, this weird area of low pressure sets up shop and it doesn't leave for a couple of days, which you would think this is September or October already, but no, we're right in the heart of summertime. Stephen Morgan, I appreciate
I
you.
liked that the National Weather Service said anomalously low pressure system.
Yeah.
So we could say the word weird. It was okay to say it's a weird low.
Yeah, it is. Because I can't really say anomalous very easily. That's why I said weird.
It's a mouthful.
That's right. Very good, Stephen. Hey, great show before. Thanks for sticking around for me on top of the rooftop, buddy. I'll see you again tomorrow.